Good morning, friends. This is your friend and fellow TBCian, Basil Ude, broadcasting live from the coast city. We are again happy to enjoy nice moment, sharing our views, our insights, our experiences in the TBC community. As our pattern is, we are here sharing our personal experiences and viewpoints in our participation with the TBC, the Billion Coin. And I'm happy to be one of us, a broadcaster in the community, and I've been sharing on a series, TBC Cashflow. Today, we are looking at the segment, the power of passion. And I love that. I've been talking about other segments like the power of commitment, the power of motivation. All these are necessary ingredients to enjoy steady cash flow in this wonderful community. Today, I want to look at the another segment, that is the passion segment. But there's one thing we all have in common in experiencing TBC cash flow is being able to study, being able to grow ourselves to know more, to be able to do more by continually studying, reading, understanding the blog post of admin, and also going through the series of videos being published daily through our amiable leadership, our leaders who are usually showcasing wonderful videos. We also have people in the leadership circle, especially Ransom Wilson, who has a coaching plan on TBC, cash flow coaching plan, which I've enjoyed, and I know I always recommend us to go there. As you enrich with this knowledge, with this wonderful piece of information, these are necessary ingredients, the foundation, the fundamentals for you to enjoy TBC cash flow on a continual basis. We know there are a lot of us in the community that are showcasing platforms to enable us enjoy this TBC in acquiring service and goods. Some of us have made personal negotiation to acquire goods or services through TBC, the Belong Coin. All these are efforts which we know that as they culminate into a bigger way, in a bigger way, the impact will be seen in our community. There exist merchants, there exist individuals, there exist groups who are willing to do transactions with their Billion Coin. All we need is understanding. All we need is the education required. And that's why we have this live broadcast. That's why we have testimonial videos. That's why we have the blog posts. All this enriches our community. Is noted. I've noted from my several meetings I do have offline and online. I've seen most of us who are TBCians don't even read the blog posts. And if I'm a TBCian and I brought in people to the community and I bring in merchants to the community and I don't even know much about TBC, definitely that'll be an issue because I will be able to communicate more to those merchants. I won't be able to enrich them to understand the mission of TBC. So these are the reasons why we have been advised about our admin and the TBC leadership that each of us who actually are enthusiastic, who have embraced TBC, should go all the way to impact, to duplicate this knowledge mindset. It will help everyone do this TBC with a passion. That brings me to the topic we are this morning. Passion is required to experience TBC at the greatest levels. Why some of us are daily talking about TBC, daily distributing TBC, daily in alignment with the mission, the vision, the principles, the guidelines, the instructions of the TBC admin, is because we have the passion. We know English dictionary define passion just for, you can put it this way, let me paraphrase. Passion is simply that desire, that intensified desire, call it intensity. You have this love, this likeness on a subject, on a project, on a person, or something. We have that love, that drive, that likeness for that thing. And you have the positive emotion expressed towards that thing. That's passion. And anything, friends, that you express positive emotion towards on a continual basis, the result is always success. And passion, viewed from that viewpoint, from that perspective, will tell us or illustrate that TBC, if one catches the vision of TBC, get fired up with the mission of TBC, you will have that passion, natural passion, that will make you talk TBC, do TBC, distribute TBC without any form of resistance or lukewarmness, because there is something moving you, something giving you the strength, something making you talk with conviction, with understanding, with love, with fire in your eyes, with music in your voice. These are the things that show that you are really in love with TBC. And that's the passion. I, Basil, the day I embraced TBC, and that's what TBC was about, I was properly instructed on TBC. I have this daily passion for TBC. There is no way I go. I always love to talk about TBC because I embrace it. I love it. I'm going to use some blog posts. We just had a Senate board meeting yesterday. I will share my screen. Let's look at those things that was shared and was also posted, published on the blog post of admin. One of the things mentioned is that TBC is not a currency with a mission. It is a mission with a currency. I will get that. We'll look at that. TBC is not a currency with a mission, but a mission with a currency. The placement of those words makes a lot of difference. Most of us are looking at TBC from the perspective of other cryptocurrencies. That's good, that's fine. But you see, it's just currency. That's currencies. I mean, just like any currency. But when we look at TBC as a mission, it's a community of people that have an agreement to drive abundance into the global community. TBC is a group of people with a mission to eradicate poverty globally with defined methods and ways. It's not a theoretical postulation. I'll share my screen from the blog post we saw yesterday in a Senate bottom meeting. The article, the poster there, illustrates this clearly. TBC is a mission. We have methods already put in place where these things can be achieved. And within this community, we have something within us to make it happen. And that is TBC currency. That's TBC currency. That's our kringle. So we got an idea, we got a direction, we got something going, and we are equipped with necessary tools the necessary materials to implement that global mission. Friends, we know that all over the world, everyone is interested to kick away poverty from their family, from their homes, from the environment. We know most of the evils that we see in society, a great percentage of those evil are attracted because of the poor folks. When one is so poor, is so frustrated, the tendency to go towards evil way do exist. Some call it temptation. It's not a reason to do evil. But not all are strong. Get my word. Not all are strong principled to choose not to do evil amidst pressure, amidst severe deprivation. So most people in the community who do not have this capacity to endure pain, to go through deprivation on a continual basis, most of the folks in the community who see their children just being deprived of food, basic necessity, some resort to not being honest in their dealing with their fellow men and fellow women. So the issue of poverty is a problem, strong. It's a problem, friends. It's a strong problem. So TBC is addressing a basic problem to the globe. Every country is aware that poverty is a problem they should find solution to. And I'm happy to be among a community that has their principal ideal is to chase away poverty from the midst of the earth. I don't see, no matter what you do, whatever charity organization you belong to, everyone is trying to help the humanity in one way or the other. Some have foundations, some have charity organizations, but TBC is sharing love. TBC is not asking anyone to contribute money. TBC is not asking help from anybody. TBC, let us have a community. We have this founding principle that we have to love each other. We have to share this love. We have to distribute this wealth among us in a way and manner that all will have a fair share of the abundance that God have already given to mankind. This is the part that many divisions are not grabbed. We have to understand that we're on a mission to make the humanity have a release from this shackle of poverty. And we know it's artificially created. Poverty didn't just come naturally. Something, somebody, some group, some individuals decided to hold humanity hostage by creating imbalance in the wealth and the abundance that do exist in the whole earth. They've used various means, the financial institutions, the security exchanges, the central banks, the monetary systems. All these are all manipulatory exercises that make it impossible for fairness to exist in the world. And TBC, being a peaceful organization, the Brilliant community being a loving private society, decided to go away to not form political parties, not form opposition parties, not form anything, but just agree to go together in love. And we're growing. These ideals is what the admin is asking us, share these ideals to the community, wherever you are. When you share these ideals, definitely, more people need to understand the mission of TBC. So we're not the same pedestal, we're not the same level with those who just want to have currency. We have a mission, and to drive home this mission, we have a medium of exchange among our community where we can exchange goods and services through among ourselves, and we call it Kringle or TBC coin. And because we don't belong to any exchange, we don't belong to any government institutions, We're not manipulated. We're not controlled by anyone. It means the fairness in the distribution of this currency will help a lot of people have access to something to use to exchange for goods and services. You can see where when admin says, let us distribute this TBC, let's distribute this TBC crinkles through cookie rewards, through all these promos. It goes to enable more people have access to this medium of exchange, which is freely given in a manner and way that is affordable. You know, the problem we have with humanity is, you see, it is a programming within the community, of course, designed by the folks there, which we call the elites. People believe money is scarce. People believe that you just have to struggle to have something. You just have to make serious effort to get something. But that's not real. This is our illusion. All you have to do is to open your heart to love, to express yourself with nature, and begin to connect to people that think in like manner. A true TBCian is someone who is expressed to, who's ready, and who has already been endowed with the knowledge base to express love, to communicate love, to share love among the community. That is where the merchants, those that will readily provide their goods and services to us, and expect and accept TBC and crinkles for those exchanges. These are people in the community. And while we are having distribution phase, is the more we grow these people, the more we grow in number, we have within the community every form of goods and services available among ourselves. And we can exchange this among ourselves. We don't need a bank. We don't need an exchange because we already bank. Sorry to be that word. We already self-sufficient. In TBC, we have the storage of value among ourselves. So what you are looking outside, our friends, is within the TBC. And that's the understanding that's required. What we are looking outside TBC is already present within the TBC community. Once we take the TBC from the hands of admin and distribute it to the globe, and that is why the emphasis, distribution. We want to take all those TBC coins in the hands of our admin and share it to the people. Once people have gotten it, and we are hitting our 1 billion membership mark, then the following will happen. I will share my screen with you now. You will see how doing this will eradicate poverty. This will provide abundance to the whole world as a whole, not to some communities, not some part of the country, not to the black or the white or the color. It's just to the community. And never look about TBC. TBC is a global principle. TBC has no segregation. TBC is for the whole, by the whole, and for the whole. I love that, my brother. I love that, my sister. So one other concept, you find that this TBC is a true multi-platform, multi-ethnic, multi-tribal, multinational community. So I will share my screen now. Let's look at what our admin has done for us. And once we look at that, we will now know that actually we are in good place. And we also know that TBC have given us all the opportunity to enjoy stuff. So, and once we grab that understanding, we'll be in a good place. So I have this now. I want to share my screen, the TBC publication, the one we just had yesterday on the TBC send button. Then we'll look at the how, because I've already said that TBC is not a currency with a mission, but it is a mission with a currency. So I want to share my screen and let's see how. What you're going is how. When I saw this, I say, how is the how? There's one ask, how is the how? So TBC, I'll show you. I should share the screen. I'll say how the TBC, our admin have told us how this can happen. So I believe you are seeing my screen now. You say how TBC will end poverty globally. That's it there. So there's a plan. So I will read this blog post for admin. You say out of 7.5 billion global population, about 4 billion are the working class that support the children, seniors, and disabled, and the TBC millionaire will provide far more jobs than there are people in the world, creating zero unemployment and ending poverty forever. So, what this means, of course, is clear. As we have TBC millionaires, as we create this global community, we will have enough people that can provide jobs, good paying jobs, not working and working overtime, but working well and being paid well. Once this happens, we will have a zero unemployment, meaning people will all be engaged. Once people are all engaged, definitely poverty will have to run away. Then on this segment, the admin also said 1 billion TBC millionaires will each already have the means to create 5 to 10 job opportunities for the working class. So it will no longer be a bourgeois thing. It will just be some few companies really slaving the people. But you have a confident environment where everyone among a TBCian who already is a billionaire. We are now creating billionaires among the community. A time comes, this money you have in your wallet is not for you to eat alone. This money is for you to provide service to humanity. This money for you to provide jobs to humanity. This money to create employment for humanity. So we are trying to get it and go. No, that wouldn't be the principle of sharing. So look at this now. You say 1 billion TBC billionaires will provide liquidity to the TBC millionaires for job creation perpetually. That is sweet to know. So what are we saying? We find that when we do this, we have the opportunity to really deal with that poverty issue and be able to really have a sustainable, abundant-based community. Friends, what I got showing you is just publication recently. It's for us to go through and read. So where we are going, friends, this alone you saw this morning can kick that passion in you, my brother. Can give that passion to you, my sister. See, I'm so passionate. In fact, I'm holding myself from blowing. I'm so passionate about the mission of TBC. Those words in that particular blog post, go and read it, that TBC is not a currency with a mission, but a mission with a currency. That should blow our mind. We are looking for passion, friends. This is even enough passion to drive me. There are a couple of things we have seen in TBC that is so wonderful that I'm so passionate about it. I won't have time to mention them. I've seen a system that says we'll do this, and they provide the tools to do that. I've seen a system that says, well, we'll not follow the normal system of creating imbalance. You see, friends, when you create an imbalance in a community, in a society, you create unhealthy competition. And when you create unhealthy competition in a system, you create envy, jealousy, quarrels, at times fighting. And it brings division. It brings wars. It brings deprivation. It brings hunger. But when you create fairness, you have, I have, we all have, friends, you see, that thing that will bring out that, unnecessary, unhealthy, competitive quarrel will not be there. And that's exactly what TBC is doing. How can we provide that thing that will make us have the power, what I call purchasing power, negotiating power. Every average division now who understand this mission have gotten something in his wallet to do, to perform when the right time comes. But the misunderstanding going around now, people want to just go to their wallet, offload all they have in the wallet, go out there and just enjoy themselves. That is not the mission of TBC. If one can underline that in your mind, the mission is not to just have your own money, be greedy like the elites. You see, the question is, if you think like those ones, then we're back to square one. If all of us have all the money and we need to press those people with our wealth, then why are we complaining? That's not the mission. The mission is fairness, to create fairness. You that's getting enough money in your wallet, be quiet, be patient, because one day you will now provide job to a bigger, wider community. You can pay those staff sustainable, in a sustainable way. You see, our eyes have to open to see beyond what you are seeing now. For you to be an employer of labor, friends, you have to have enough resources to maintain a workforce without you saying you cannot pay salaries. Many of the government institutions, many of the institutions cannot pay salaries because they don't have the liquidity. But as a TBC that have 100, 10, 20, 30 TBC coins, whatever you have, is for you to have the liquidity to employ labor and sustain it as the time goes. Someone telling me, oh, who am I doing this money? Well, no. It's not for you to eat alone. Look, we should just have that viewpoint. It's not for you to chop alone. You have to eat. It's for you to provide to the people because you're not capable. You know, you need to extort them. You have it already. You're already wealthy. That is when you share real love. By employing service, by paying the salaries for 1 year, 2 years, you can pay. And you don't have to, that's what they call, you don't have to make them work over hard. No. Because through the service in love, your work goes smoothly. You give them, you satisfy them with what they need, and the community grows. Abundance is felt, abundance is expressed, practically expressed. People realize that life can be smooth because the thing to use to service that employment, you have it. That is why TBC is creating billionaires with this mindset, with this sharing mindset, with this love mindset, with this distribution mindset. We're distributing wealth, we're distributing peace, we're distributing abundance. Not just you. It's not me. It's we. All of us. That's the mission. Once you grab this mission, you have the required passion to enjoy the TBC cash flow. And TBC cash flow is not for you and your family. TBC cash flow is for the community. For you, your family, the community, the globe. Friends, this passion I have, I tell you, you need to take time to understand the real mission of TBC. And that's why I keep on repeating the words. TBC is a mission with a currency, not a currency with a mission. So if you put currency first, you miss the mark. But if you put mission first, you understand. So, friends, I'll soon wind up. But this passion that is making me speak this way is because I understand the mission of TBC. I have always loved to be part of the process that will put smiles on people's faces. I've been part of the process, whether you're a religious person, whatever you are, if you are always interested in putting a smile on somebody's face, then TBC is a medium of it. TBC is a platform to make it happen. TBC is just a place you can actually express that love. How? Let us go all out. We need 1 billion members, friends, to have this understanding. Let us go around, some do, promising people heaven and earth on TBC. No, there's a mission. But a time comes where people got this mission, you find out we can express ourselves, exchange our services without any external control or manipulation. That's TBC. So, friends, my time is up. I just love this TBC, and that's my passion. And as long as you have this passion, you always have cash flow, in the concept of true cash flow. So I thank you who viewed with me, who stayed with me, you together we are in, those who have been with me, and those who have been from other places. I appreciate your presence. Can we do this again next week? Is your brother, your friend, your colleague, contribution, Basil, sign off. See you again on the top next time, next week, Tuesday. Same time. Bye-bye.